Welcome back, guys. Today we have another loaned-in knife from my buddy Dave. He actually I met in a watch group because he's into watch collecting also. As sadly I did not listen to my other friend Nick Shabazz and I got into watches. So sorry, Nick. I didn't listen. I wished I had have. But hey, now the watch group is amazing. The watch collecting stuff is great. But maybe not get into that because, yeah, just listen to Nick. Do not get into watches. So he sent up this Hogue EX01 to check out. And it's actually pretty freaking cool. There is a negative. There's one thing I don't like about it, but I believe it can be changed. But other than that, this is an excellent working knife, carry out at a construction site, carry on a manual labor type job. You know, this is a total working man's knife. And it comes in some different colors. This is the kind of green camouflage G10 type pattern. I'm totally cool with this finish. I would, if I was going to buy one, probably buy the black G10, but this works equally well. So it's 4.5 inches closed, so it's very pocket friendly. It works great. It's 8 inches long, 3.5 inch blade, 3.45 inch cutting edge. The steel is 154 cm. Okay. I don't mean to be a steel snob, because I'm not, but they could have used a better steel. Leave it at that. It's 0.149 thick, so it's super stout, nice grind down, and fairly sharp. This one Dave uses, so it's not hair shaving sharp right now. It could use a little stropping and attention, but it's not bad at all. It totally could carry this. Weighs in at 4.3 ounces, overall thickness of 0.569 minus the clip, and it's just running on washers. It is a button lock or a plunge lock. It's the same thing. You push it in, and you can rotate it down. It's on washers, so it's not super smooth. I mean, it's smooth, but it's not drop shutty, so to speak, but it can be. So it is a great fidgety thing because you can just, very much like an access lock, you know, it works in that same kind of fashion. You can also push in the button and flick it open. It's a little tougher to do around the camera and all, but so that's all great stuff, right? It also has a safety here, which locks that button so it's not going to close. Okay, if you're out doing a bunch of work, you know, I could see putting the safety on, I guess. So that's all great stuff, right? So what's the negative? This amazingly goofy looking clip. It works. It's a little tight, but it's not bad. You know, there's some spring to it, and it'll slide in and out of your jeans. It is currently set up for tip down carry. Dave, I don't know why. You should watch my other video on why you should do tip up versus tip down. But okay. But you can switch it around to be a tip up carry. So you can fix that when you get it home, Dave, because you're wrong. But that's okay. If you guys want to argue that point, go see my other video about tip up and tip down. And we can argue that point over there. How about that? So let's give some size comparisons because this is just a really good working size knife. It fits great in the pocket. It feels really good in the hand. Even with that clip, it's not a hot spot, even in its tip up or configuration or tip down configuration. Here it is next to the Sebenza Large 21. it's all around a great knife, and it's under $200. So it's in that affordable category. Spyderco Delica, so it is really a great knife. Two Sons TS129, because I'm on kind of a Two Sons kick. And you'll see this one's kind of dirty because I've been using it to break down boxes, do my packaging, opening boxes and stuff, because the gentleman who loaned in the Two Sons, told me to absolutely use it and abuse it. I don't think I'll do torture testing with it because it's not that kind of a knife. That was a unique situation I did for Jake the Medford guy. What else can I compare that to here on the table? How about the Tangram Rumble, which also was loaned in by the same guy who sent in the Tucson and told me to use and abuse this also. Well, I am still using and abusing the Tucson. So I will get into abusing this one here shortly. And then I'll figure out sending them back to him at some point, I'm sure, because they all go back to their owners eventually. All right, so if anybody loans anything in, don't worry. They do come back to you in great shape because I take very good care of them. And unless you want to sell them, sometimes we can work something out. It just depends. But I've done one other Hogue, I think, on the channel, maybe one or two. And I didn't love that one as much as this one. Actually, I didn't really love that one at all. But this one I do like. And I really like the stonewash finish on here. I love a good stonewash. Again, it's great for the working knife because it doesn't really show scratches. It's just, it kind of has scratches inherently in the stonewash, so to speak, right? So you can't really tell if you get a new scratch on it. And the fit and finish on this is excellent. It's just great. The G10 is done really well. I like this particular color and pattern because it's the multi-layer, so you can see different. If it was the black one, it would just be all black. And this has a lot of, kind of visual, it's just very nice visually. And it does have a lanyard tang there, if you will, cylinder. If you're into lanyards, I'm not, so that doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, all in all, these are great. I think they're pretty cool. I would kind of not mind having one of these added to my collection just because it's a great grab and go work knife that you would not be afraid to use on any task that came along. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I do really appreciate it. Keep watching. Please let me know your comments down below. And if you've got one that you would like to loan in, please reach out. If you've got a specific thing you would like to see on the channel, whether I've shown it before and you want to see more detail, or something I haven't shown, just ask. I may have it, or I may know somebody that has it and I can get it lent in. So you guys let me know. I'm here to kind of show the whole range from the, $30 knives on Amazon to the, $1,000 plus handmade customs and everything in between, and $1,000 plus, as I've shown several times before already. So thanks a lot. I greatly appreciate it again. And y'all have a great day.